Hello and welcome to Mickey Collects Poke, where I talk about anything and everything Pokemon TCG. Yes, after a 2-month break, overvalued / undervalued Pokemon cards and products is back. For those who are new to this channel, Overvalued / Undervalued is a series where I talk about Pokemon cards and products that I think are overvalued or undervalued. Of course, this is strictly my personal opinion. I have been wrong and I will be wrong in the future. So use this as just one of your many sources of information. In this episode, I want to talk about Evolving Skies, which is the latest set in the Sword and Shield series. Now, as a whole, I do think Evolving Skies is still slightly overvalued. As a new set, there's always going to be a lot of hype around it, so prices will be very high at the start. But it's been around 2 weeks since its release, so we have seen a steady drop in the prices, and I do think that it will stabilize soon. But there are cards that I think will at least maintain value or even increase in value, and cards that I think will drop even more. And before we go to them, here's a reminder to subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon TCG content. The first overvalued cards are Umbrian V and Rayquaza V. The normal Vs, that is, not the alternate arts or the full arts. Regular Vs are quite easy to pull compared to the other ultra rares and above. And I've put Umbrian V and Rayquaza V together because the explanation for both of them are the same. They are fetching higher prices than other V Pokemon because, well, they are Umbrian and Rayquaza. Now the prices for these two are not going to fall to the price of, let's say, a Trevenant V or a Lycanroc V. I mean, no disrespect to Trevenant or Lycanroc, but that's just the way it is. But I do see prices for Umbrian V and Rayquaza V dropping even more because it's not that hard to pull them. Although I couldn't even pull one Umbrian V in 250 online packs. Okay, our first undervalued card is the Glaceon VMAX alternate art. I group people who buy Pokemon cards into 3 categories. The players who use these cards to play against other players, the collectors who buy to keep as a collection, the investors who buy to sell either immediately or even after a few years. And this Glaceon VMAX appeals to all 3 of them. It's a wonderful card to build your deck around, it's an evolution, and it has this tiny Pikachu at the corner. So that can attract Pikachu collectors as well. So I do feel that this card is being slept on. I'm not confident about this pick though, because Glaceon has always been one of the least popular evolutions. Next up in the overvalued section, we have the Go Energy cards. Sorry, I'm just not a big fan of those. I mean, normal energy cards are not worth anything. They come free with every ETB. But introduce gold energy cards and they are suddenly worth $30 to $40? I just don't understand it. Value wise, we have a reference. The last time gold energy cards were introduced, they settled for around $30 to $40 as well. So the ones in Evolving Skies and probably future sets will settle for around that price. Not really overvalued, just saying I don't understand it. In the undervalued section next, and we have the full art Vs and the alternate art Vs. I feel like the VMAX alternate arts are getting all the attention in Evolving Skies, and rightfully so. I mean, the artwork for these cards are amazing, but the Vs are being slept on, and I do think at least one of them will skyrocket in value. I would compare it with this Pikachu V from Vivid Voltage. I bought it at less than $30, sold it off at around $80, and it has been my best buy so far, percentage returns wise. And disclaimer, I didn't scam the person or what. That card was worth less than $30 when I bought it, but after that people started realizing how hard it was to pull it, and then the value went up a few times. So I think this might happen for at least one of the Vs in Evolving Skies. I don't know which one or ones yet, but I do have a sneaky feeling. Alright, that concludes this episode of overvalued / undervalued Pokemon cards and products. Which cards do you think are overvalued or undervalued? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.